35 minutes.
Yeah, that was you know, that was I think we spoke loud enough this time. Plus, it's quieter here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the subject matter was pretty good too.
Yeah. Well, I had
Is
to.
it playing now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I have to. What they do with fucking YouTube is if you're playing another YouTube video on YouTube, they'll take you down.
Oh.
And you're only once they take you down like 2 or 3 times, they delete your channel.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't like the people that are running it right now.
Yeah. No one does.
So I don't know if we can talk about it now.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure people listening to the YouTube people in charge probably won't like that.
Fuck 'em. No, I mean, what's it called? Like, the only reason why I know that is because Joe Rogan, whenever he's on his podcast, but they want to show, like, video and they want to play audio, but they can show video, but they can't play audio. If they play audio... But, they want to be able to play all this shit, but fucking YouTube won't let them. And he's like, yo, fuck YouTube for not letting us play this shit, they're gonna take us down. And I was like, facts, fuck them. Yeah, I still have to figure out how to make that fucking RSS feed, though. It'll come sooner or later.
Oh, what are you reading?
Boku no Hero. Well,
Oh, now I recognize it.
I stay up to date on this week to week. Shigaraki. They've really been talking about. Do you watch the anime?
Yeah, I watched the anime.
So right now, where we're at, you guys left off at Lemillion, right?
The Million.
He, the guy who phases through everything.
Yeah.
The blonde-haired kid.
It's been a while since I've seen that episode. Although
yeah, it's been a minute. So.
Although he is funny, you know, with how he says like, "Yeah, I did my best so you wouldn't see my junk."
He's good, man.
I'm pretty sure he's like referring to the audience when he said that.
When they finished that, we were a little bit past the end of that arc that's coming up next. So now we're moving past that even further, and they changed from talking about because you've kind of seen how Midoriya and Shigaraki are counterparts, right?
Who's Shigaraki again?
Shigaraki is the guy with the face on his face, the hand on his face, pause.
Oh yeah.
And he's
and that and the fact that he's his fucking mentor's grandchild.
Yeah, and he's also like the All for One's
counter.
Well, no, but because Midoriya has One for All, so he's got all that, and then Shigaraki is underneath the guy who has All for One. So they're kind of like counterparts. Like every villain has their hero, and every hero has that villain. So now they're kind of developing the villain. So we just learned about why Shigaraki has the hands all over him. There's a reason for that.
I don't quite understand that part, honestly.
They explain it. They explain it pretty well. Well, I mean, they could have done a little bit of a better job, but it makes sense. Like, you know.
Question: would you rather have it like this whole figure or like from the neck?
Probably like from like here up.
Gotcha. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to figure this shit out because it's doing that. I think maybe I can crop it. I can figure out how to do it.
Did the stylus come with it, or did you?
I had to buy the stylus too.
Yeah, that's what my one friend said. Cause she takes notes on it.
This is kind of cool though.
Perfect. Because I really wanted to buy a fucking iPad.
This thing cost me $13.
Yeah.
Including the pen.
Mhm.
And it's only 64 gigs of memory.
That's still a decent amount though, but I mean, I also don't know exactly what you would put on the iPad. I feel like a lot of shit.
The only thing I've put on here really is Procreate. That's the only thing I bought.
Word.
Yeah, but also I also remembered that it also has iMovie, which I used to use a lot in high school, That and GarageBand. I never really got into it, but I did the other night, and I was just, fucking around with both my hands, just hitting on the drums, and I managed to make a somewhat decent beat.
Yeah, that'd be pretty. I guess the iPad would be pretty good with that, because you could you know how they have those little beat things, and you have the 16 keys, the 4x4, and it's just all a bunch of square blocks, and you just sit there tapping that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I feel like that'd be pretty good with the iPad. There's probably a program to do that.
That's weird.
I like the iPads though. I wish there was I'm sure they have some other shit that's kind of like it, but for cheaper. But it's really I think the apps is really what makes it such a I don't want to say a monopoly, but makes everyone compelled so heavily to go towards it, because their apps are really well done, and it's so easy to find them because it's whatever you're looking for.
Yeah, because my friend kept on telling me dude, whatever you fucking do, if you're gonna buy anything, get a Surface. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but it doesn't really, it doesn't have that, which is kind of why I wanted it. And he's like, yeah, but you can mimic it with other things, but I kind of don't want to mimic it. This already has it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but look, it's just gonna be better if you get an iPad. It's gonna be better if you get a Surface. I'm like, but I don't wanna. And he's kind of he's a little bit of a slave to it. Yeah, so that's why we had a bit of. I haven't told him I got this yet, and I never will tell him.
I mean, I could understand that. I'm the same way with telling people they should read manga. Whenever my one boy is like, nah, bro, I'm gonna just wait till the manga comes out. Have you seen the animation? I'm just like, bro, but you haven't even looked at the drawing in this manga. I was trying to tell him to read One Punch Man.
I actually haven't read that one.
Bruh, it's so good.
I can imagine. I imagine the art style. I love how the art style is a little bit like Adventure Time. First it's like a doodle face, but then it gets super fucking detailed. It's like, oh! I tried for certain parts.
Yeah, I tried reading, what's it called? They have One Punch Man, and then they have One Punch Man 1. And the One Punch Man 1, I'll show you right now.
God, I am having such a hard time figuring this shit out.
Whoa. Pause. Is this new?
Ooh, wait, go back. Let me see that.
I want a tattoo of her.
Yeah. Rather have her sister, really.
Yeah.
Although it is interesting, I do know why she is like that compared to her sister. The way how it is with DNA sequencing is okay, so you know what chromosomes are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they have buffers at the end of it to protect the DNA?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so how it works is that as you age, those buffers tend to disintegrate, which causes the aging process.
Mm-hmm.
But it is said that if you're able to avoid that decay, or avoid the buffers being destroyed, then you'll be able to basically halt the aging process, which is what I'm guessing is what she did. It's the same deal. If you were to use your own telekinesis or whatever, you could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do see how some monks that are privy to that kind of ability, somehow they end up living till 200 or something, and they look like they're 50. Same deal.
Interesting.
Although it is very difficult to do, and
yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's also the lifestyle they live.
Lifestyle does play a part in it. I thought that was funny how he just shows up. He's like, and he's he attracts strong people, and
yeah, and she was
can I join?
The drawings for this are crazy.
I know, it's gorgeous.
That's why I was telling him, I feel this looks better than how it looked in the
It kind of does, although my brother said that he likes the show, he just hates Genos because he sounds like a prick.
Fuck, man, I wish... Genos does sound like
one fuck man.
Genos is fucking... Genos gets annoying, and I just feel it's nice that they have someone that looks, so, incredible next to Saitama, who literally just looks like fucking... He just looks like trash. Not like trash, I mean, he's cool and shit, but
I was laughing my ass off when he got finished beating up all the Tank Top gang, and then he comes out of nowhere and is like, you're done. That was hilarious.
This is the scene...
Oh, I just inverted you.
Oh, shit.
I have no idea how I did that. Oh, that's how you do it. You just swipe. Also, huh? Oh, I messed with the threshold. This is a very different kind of. It's a very, very different kind of user interface.
Like, this was the scene against, what's his name? Fucking Tank Top Master.
Yeah.
When he just gets rocked in the face and he's like, go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Right?
Intense.
I don't know, I think that just the manga does better justice.
It does draw things better, I will admit that.
Like, I don't know. Something about that, like...
I don't know, I think Baki kinda did do it just as well as the manga, really, because you see how fucking detailed it is. Baki.
You know, I started watching that the other day, but I only got to, like, a couple episodes, and I started watching Code Geass, because that's been on, like, my watch list for a while, so...
Yeah, I watched that shit while I was in high school, and that was when I don't know.
My friend told me to watch it the other day, or maybe like a week or two ago. He was like, yo, you gotta watch this shit.
Do you remember High School of the Dead?
It sounds familiar. Was that a cartoon?
It was an anime. It was like that one show that you're wondering, I don't know how to feel about this when you're like watching, because at one point you're like watching people get eaten, but the other half you're like, yeah, it's exactly right. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel at this point. It's like Sausage Party. Am I okay to get turned on by this food porn? Because that's basically what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's basically High School of the Dead, really. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I gotta watch Baki. But I gotta finish Code Geass. I also have to watch 7 Deadly Sins. And then eventually I have to get back into...
Oh, you haven't finished 7 Deadly Sins?
I haven't even started it.
Yo, that is a good... I haven't read all of the manga yet, but I did see some of it to where, holy shit, it got intense, but then it kind of, like, ended. But then it started right back up. Like, alright, we finally ended the Holy War. Good job, everyone. And he's like... Psych! I'm not dead yet, motherfuckers! It's like, oh shit. Things are getting crazy now.
That's how it be. I also have to finish Berserk.
I have not even read that book.
I got fucking...
What is this?
I got 50 chapters.
That's Berserk?
Yeah.
Huh.
I got 50 chapters left. This is right now. She's trying to learn how to become a witch. Obviously, Guts up in the piece, like a fucking champ.
I still can't believe his name is Guts.
He's a fucking beast. And this is...
Did they ever kill that treacherous motherfucker?
Who's that?
The guy that... I only saw... I don't know. I was like just searching YouTube at one day, and then I see this one guy saying, I submit, and then a bunch of people died, and then he lost an arm and an eye, and then, I don't know, his girlfriend got, like, taken or something.
Yeah, so...
And I was like, what the hell kind of show is this?
That's Guts.
What, he got an upgrade?
Well, no. I mean, yeah, he...
How's he able to carry that?
Because he's a fucking beast. He's also, so that's whatever happened, and then Griffith does whatever he does, and then he kind of vanishes. You don't really see much from him, but he starts making, like, subtle movements where he starts taking over a lot of land. He starts taking over a lot of countries.
Guts does?
No, Griffith.
The one that betrayed them?
Mm-hmm. So he starts making moves. He's got all these fucking people below him, because now he's one of the 5 God Hand. And he's taken over a lot of fucking countries, taken over a lot of land. And you don't really see him do a lot, but they kind of just flash in of him, like, fucking shit up. And then they've came close to re-encountering each other. Like, they've made eye contact a few times from many, many feet away. And then...
Oh, yeah, did he end up killing the girlfriend?
No, she's still alive, but she has no memory of anything.
God,
she's basically like a 3-year-old.
That's
It's fucked up, right?
That's traumatizing.
Yeah, and then now.
I will admit that's almost as traumatizing as the ending of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I didn't watch Game of Thrones either.
At this point, I would say it'd be easier if you didn't, because it's like having a puppy that you watch grow, and it's just so beautiful. and then someone comes out of nowhere and shoots your dog and then wears it like a festive hat.
That'd be pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, everyone was even saying before the last chapter, or not the last chapter, the last season, that they were gonna fuck it up. That's pretty much what I heard. Everyone was like, "Oh, they're only giving it 6 episodes. They'll be longer episodes, but they're still gonna rush it. This, that, the other thing."
Yeah, they rushed it way too much, and plus, I was so goddamn pissed they didn't explain shit about the Ice King. I mean, seriously, that was why I really watched it. I wanted to know what happened with the Ice King. I wanted to know his story. His story seemed like the coolest.
Mm-hmm.
Daenerys was, it was okay. I don't know. It just seemed like.
Do you think they'll remake it kind of like they did?
They remade a show. What show was that?
Full Metal Alchemist. How they had Full Metal Alchemist and then Full Metal Alchemist
But that's an
Brotherhood.
anime. This is like something that to get people involved in.
That's true.
There's a difference. Yeah. Although I was pissed to hear about what happened to the voice actor of Edward Elric.
What happened to him?
Basically, I don't know the whole story, but I got the gist of it. Basically, some bitch decided to say some slanderous things about him on Twitter, and basically everyone just jumped the gun without checking the evidence and basically tore down his career. And then found out in the very end he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, they finally checked it, and he was cleared because there was no evidence of anything happening. It was just someone just being spiteful.
Yeah, that shit happens, man.
And it was also devastating to hear how the people of Dragon Ball Z reacted. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you people? You're literally attacking him without any evidence.
What, they called him out too?
Yeah,
like, fuck that
especially
guy.
fucking Bulma and Goku of all people. I mean, when you think of those people, you're thinking maybe Bulma, but Goku voice actor? I mean, really?
Yeah, she seems like the type that she shouldn't really. Not that she shouldn't be saying a lot of shit, because I don't know, I'm not the one to be telling her don't say shit.
Me neither.
But she also seems like the one that she's kind of just gotta be like.
Like, you would expect that from that voice actor.
Yeah. She kind of seems like the one that should be kind of just chilling, like.
Also, one thing I didn't realize was that voice actor also did the new Broly.
She did, so she was the voice actor for Broly?
No, the Edward Elric voice actor.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he was the new Broly.
Shit.
It sucks how easy it is your career can get torn down.
Yeah, people really,
suck.
Yeah.
You be talking shit, so choke on it. Right? It only seems fair.
For real.
But I hear that he's now suing for what? He's suing for defamation of character, because that's basically what happened.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Hopefully he wins.
I'm hoping so too. Because that's not right.
Oh, so I have a...
Oh,
word.
Evidence.
Let's see if I can blow through this chapter real quick. Damn. Oh, shit. Bruh. Sign me up. Yikes. God fucking damn.
Okay, I have returned. What's up?
Gang, gang.
What were you about to tell me?
So,
Is it still going?
Yeah.
This thing?
Yeah.
That's kind of the reason why I wanted to get an iPad in the first place, to draw stuff like that.
I'll take screenshots of all these.
Oh my god.
Yikes. Whoa, what the
fuck is going... This is One Punch Man.
Yeah. Aren't you Fubuki's friend?
Who's Fubuki?
Her. Her little sister.
And why is she ripping him in half?
Wait, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Thought you had to do it? What? Whoa, this is pretty crazy.
The hell is happening?
I don't want to tell you because I don't want to spoil it.
This
is pretty far ahead too. Like whatever, they kind of introduce it. They introduced the chapter like right around here.
I mean, the show's intense and it has good fights, but you don't really see anything that has like lasting consequences, you know?
Yeah, it's really just a bunch of.
Was that a lasting consequence?
That's like the first thing that I've ever seen that was like a little bit mind blowing.
Like that, you know, is not gonna go without like something that you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, that was the first thing that I really saw that wasn't just someone fighting someone. That's interesting. I don't know what the fuck is going on now. Oh. Everything has been pretty straightforward so far. Someone shows up, they start saying some shit. Saitama says, "You talk too much," and then the guy's like, "Fuck you," and then the guy Saitama is like, "All right, then fight me, bro." And he's like, "Well, you should know that I'm the strongest," and he's like, "Bro, just fight me," and then he goes, and it's one punch. Like,
yeah, it sounds like you're talking about the one-eyed Cyclops.
Yeah, that's pretty much been everyone so far. Damn. Oh yeah, so I've been trying to figure out, I want to do album reviews, but I don't know how to review, like, I don't want to do what other people would do. Like, I don't want to just look up, like, if I were to look up, like, I just listened to YG's new album. I don't want to just look up, like, YG, whatever the name of the album is, like, album review. And it's, like, I want to be, like, unique about the way that I do it.
About what? Your podcast?
Well, not only, just the way that I, like, review my albums. I want it to be, not unique, but at least very organic.
When you say review the albums, you mean, like, an actual, like, album review?
Mm-hmm. Like, listen through the album and then give my takes.
Oh. I always find, like, stuff like that always works best with the crowd. Or not really a crowd, but, you know, like
a group of people.
2 or 3 people at the most. Maybe 6, but no more than that.
Yeah.
Because then it just becomes, like, side conversations that 2 people could have with each other rather than the whole group, and it just gets... You're wanting to capture the conversation to entertain people. If people are having their own private conversations, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's difficult because... It's hard because, like, I don't know, go to watch. So, like, actually, I just listened to Denzel Curry's new album. It's called Zoo.
Huh?
Denzel Curry. He's this guy.
Huh.
He's probably like 20-some years old. Actually, it came out yesterday. And it's, I mean, I listened to it on the way here, and it's fucking awesome. Like, the last song came on, and then it's like, it was like, I think that was the 12th song, and it circled back to the first song, and the first reaction I had, I was like, damn, I wish I had more.
Cool.
So I'm trying to find out, I think it's just going to all be trial and error, but I definitely think that you're right. I think having a couple of people going over the album is way better than just having...
Just one person, because then it's just one perspective.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can get, like, a consensus of a, you know, rating. Which is what I do, like, I mean, it's an Instagram video, so whenever I go through, I, like, bring a few friends and, like, okay, what do you guys rate it? From like story to animation to action scenes to just the downright ending. Then they give me like their takes and they say, okay, so we can all agree on like a 7 point something or a 3, which was basically what we gave the movie Overlord, because that one didn't make much sense.
Does that have an anime with it too?
Huh?
Does that have like an anime with it too? Overlord? There's something else.
Yeah, no, you're right. There is an anime called Overlord, but that one's an anime. It's an isekai. But the one that I was talking about was like a zombie one, but it didn't make much sense.
Word.
It was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's basically what we were all thinking. Like, what the fuck is going on? That was the word. That was the phrase of the night.
Fucking King. King's just walking around this bitch all by himself.
And what bitch? Where is he?
He's like trying to fight some villains right now. So he's just going around. Whoa. Yikes.
Fuck. Is that guy supposed to be?
Do you want me to tell you or? Well, he's a hostage.
Oh.
And they're trying to save him, pretty much. That doesn't really give away too much, but pretty much they're all going around trying to find this kid and bring him back. So they have him as a hostage, and they all the heroes went in to like find him, and fucking King, man.
I just realized that I don't have internet access, so I don't know why I'm doing this. I should probably just get off this. It's interesting that this thing has stocks, but I don't do stocks.
I've been trying to get into stocks lately. I have one stock. I have two stocks, actually. I have a free stock, which I have in Office Max, and then I have another stock, which is in Aurora Cannabis.
You know what's funny is that my... Wait, weed?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny is that my friend has a stock in Coca-Cola.
It's not a bad stock to have. I was going to buy a stock in Disney, but the stock in Disney was like $270, but
Is that bad or good?
It's just whatever it runs at.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand stocks, so I can't do it.
It takes a little bit to kind of start understanding. You really want to have like a few stocks, like the way that I kind of go through it. I have two stocks. I bought one that was pretty cheap that I know it might do well, it might do bad, but at most I'm losing $10. I don't know, most I'm losing $8 because I bought it for like $8.90. So I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. It goes up to like 11, it goes down to like 8 something, and like I'm just gonna hang on to it. If it goes up, it goes up. But I really just wanted the stock to hold on to it, and it just makes me go back onto it just to see how it's going. But I know like Disney has like that Disney Plus now, where it's kind of trying to be the next Netflix. So it's like it's got its own like streaming shit now. So because I mean, if you think about it, they have Marvel now, right? They have the Marvel, Star Wars, all their Disney movies, and a whole bunch of other shit. So they're making their own streaming platform. So the week before it was at like 270 something. The week after it was at like 330 something. So the stock like goes up, people buy it, and it goes down. You want to buy when it's low, and then it goes up, you sell it goes back down, you buy it.
Oh, so that's how it works.
So yeah, some stocks go like up, some stocks will go down, some stocks will kind of stay the same. Like Tesla is at a year low right now. Which is actually, it's more at like a 3 or 4 year low right now.
The moment they get to Mars, the stock's gonna just skyrocket.
Right now is really the time.
I was laughing my ass off when Elon Musk was on the Joe Rogan podcast while smoking weed.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
He's wild for that. Good for him, though.
I'm pretty sure that's why his thing is low, because people are so, what the fuck is that?
Oh, shit.
You just spoiled it, didn't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
I was about to say, you son of a bitch.
No.
Thought we were better than that.
He thought he was a hostage, but he was... Wow, that's mad funny. So you know how King is useless?
Yeah.
So the hostage comes over to him, King's fucking scared as shit. This kid's like, why do you have a battle stance? And he's like, you better give up on me. Like, stay away from me. And he's fucking looking at him, and he's like, no matter what, don't come near me. I was like, unless you expect to turn into despair. And he's like, fuck, he saw through my disguise.
He's basically talking shit about himself, but the guy's like, oh shit, he's talking about me.
He's like, fuck, please don't come near me, like, I'm gonna die.
Oh my god.
He has the best fucking luck, man.
I know, it's too funny. Oh, oh my god.
Too much.
Yeah. Oh, I got a headache.
What's up with that?
Yeah, when's the next time we can do this again? This is fun.
I mean, I'm pretty free until... The only things I have to go to Queens June 15th. I have my birthday July 3rd.
Oh, what are you doing on your birthday?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know yet. I don't
You
even
join
know.
us?
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, just our usual Sunday shit.
I could start showing up to you guys' Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, because I have nothing to do.
Really now? Huh? Really now?
Yeah.
All right. You still have the address, right?
I'll probably need you to resend it.
I got it in the group me.
Word. But yeah, I can start showing up. I mean, actually, I have Mondays off next semester, so I'd be able to still possibly come.
Yeah,
Sunday nights.
well, the thing is that oh wait, you said that.
I have no class Monday.
So that means you can stay out the night before. All right, that
Yeah.
works. Yeah. I was about to say no. He only does Sunday because every other day is either work or his girlfriend.
Right.
Basically, he saves Sunday for us. It's us time. It's like his girlfriend's had enough of it. She needs to share him.
I haven't been watching what's it called either. Attack on Titan. I read the manga for a little bit.
I'm basically waiting for it to finish because I already read all of the manga. Those assholes took way too long to release it. So I couldn't wait. I needed to know what was going on.
I'm pretty sure I finished season 2. I might have to rewatch it though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to rewatch it too.
Cause this ends. How does this end? Does this end when they're in the forest?
It ends with Rod being a
and he comes in like a real fucking asshole on the roof.
No, it's the one where he's basically 3 times bigger than the Colossal Titan.
Oh shit! What the fuck? I definitely didn't remember that.
And then he's like dragging his face on the floor, and then he ends up, not having a face when he comes on the thing, and he's like scaring the shit out of everyone. Because you saw how the Colossal Titan, he basically had to tiptoe to get over the wall. He was basically just going like, and then his guts started falling out.
Yikes! Shit.
All over the wall. I'm like, oh my god! Those kids are gonna have that nightmare forever! That's how bad it was.
I got a fucking...
I mean, it was good. It was a good kind of bad.
I got a memory on my Snapchat the other day, and it was the second time that the Titans broke through the wall, and there are all those houses. And I was like, this is the same wall, at the same place, and you guys still bought those houses? Like, I was like, who was your real estate agent? How much did those cost?
Yeah.
I was like, you better be paid to live there.
Yeah, they gotta pay you to repopulate an area. Like, this is a fucking living hazard. You want us to live here, you better pay us.
Like, please, take a cow, get the fuck out of here. Go towards the fucking wall.
Take a cow, take a sheep, take this gun so you can kill yourselves with in case it gets real bad, and go to that living hazard that is the Tross district.
Fuck, man, I'd rather kill myself than deal with that shit. Okay, word.
They did a good job with that scene.
Word, so they are in the forest right now.
That's where you stopped?
I think I stopped at the end of season 2. I might have watched a few episodes of season 3, but I'd
With
also...
Kenny the Ripper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool name. Also, funny thing, that guy's 60 years old.
Really?
Yeah, but he's an Ackerman, so he still has the vigor of a 21-year-old.
Shit. His wife must be a happy woman.
He never got married. It was, in his words, too boring.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm only 10 months into my relationship, but I definitely understand what he's talking about.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, look at that. I got voice memo in here, too.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I tried using voice memos.
Oh, yeah, that's
for,
right. Your thing's a iPhone.
I don't even use voice memos, though. I'd use, like, a different voice recorder.
I thought that the thing would take you down if it heard that.
This, I don't even, it's some Japanese shit, I don't even think they'll care.
No one's gonna understand it. No one's cultured enough to understand it.
Literally. As long as it's not on YouTube already, I think that's the only thing they care about.
Yeah.
But they also take
Actually,
down...
funny thing, it is on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I guess different scenes are and shit.
Yeah.
But they also took down like I had
Surprised they didn't take down the one that we did.
Yeah, that's true. I also don't think that they actually. I had a.
I hate being in this building because the depth it is basically doesn't let any kind of reception get through.
That's true. I had where was it? Maybe I probably deleted it because it wouldn't let me do anything. But there was we did a Kanye bracket and we played a little bit of some songs just to like get a reference for it, and it took it down because it was like copyright of whatever. And I was like, fuck you. And I was like, no, copyright. And I was like, fuck you. And I was like, no, fuck you. And I was like, alright, shit, whatever, man. Take it easy.
You want to know what someone did to get back at YouTube for it?
What's that?
10 hours of Lord Voldemort laughing like a retard. And he said, I put the tag nudity in there so that they would have to watch through the whole thing. Take that, YouTube.
Yeah, I probably left off around here because they were all in the woods, right? And then this is them now getting out.
Yeah.
And they got Aaron. This motherfucker. This guy gets me so frustrated.
No, that's the thing, though. Someone actually did do an analysis on him and found out that... Oh, I think that's in Season 3 that you understand. He actually did develop as a character to where he's not just an annoying prick anymore.
Word?
With black and white philosophy. Now he understands that there's gray.
Thank God.
Because I'll be honest, when I heard the English version of this, I was thinking, oh my god, I fucking hate Aaron so much. He sounds so annoying. Like, at that point, I wanted to stick with the sub, but then I started seeing Season 3 and like, oh, finally they were able to salvage this character.
Thank God, too, because he is the main character, after all.
Yeah.
Or one of...
You know what's funny is that we actually tricked Cardi into thinking that, okay, he's dead during the first season. It's like, yep, this show is like Game of Thrones. They just love to put, like, time, energy, and viewers' love into these characters only to kill them off instantly.
I mean, that does happen. I mean, a lot of people die, so I wouldn't... I mean, after you just see, like, half the cast die, you're just like, oh, shit. And I was like, yeah, that dude's dead. He's never coming back. And you're like, alright, I could believe it. Shut the fuck up. That's nice flowers. Wish this would load. I just want to see where it ends off. Because the things that
it ends off with Han. I don't know. Should I tell you?
Han, like that Han.
Yeah. Should I tell you what happens?
At the end of season 2.
At the end of that episode.
Yeah, sure.
Well, at the end of season 2, basically Ymir got taken.
Ymir gets, and Aaron isn't taken. No.
No, Ymir basically gave up on life and let them take her.
Okay, I think, and then she has like a big like conversation with
Not really.
Astoria, and it's like keep on living because like I want to suck your titties one day, something like that. I think
Well, turns out those titties ain't gonna get sucked then because she got taken by someone else to have the power.
Who, Astoria? Or Ymir?
I have no idea how to work this, but it's a little fun to mess with.
This is season 3, part 2. I gotta watch that. I just gotta watch season 3 then. But I have seen... The only thing I've read in the manga was the situation where they're in like a cave, it looks like. I don't know if it's an ice cave or a regular cave.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But it's Aaron and some other dude, and he's like, you fucked it all up, Aaron. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, well, this is what I'm talking about. Explains like a chunk of the situation that's going on.
Yeah, how Aaron's father basically stole the Founding Titans and gave it to him, so he basically ate his daddy.
I still don't know. You know, like the box that they say was in the basement and some shit, and they have to go find it and whatever.
Yeah, it turns out that didn't even explain shit. It just basically gave an overview of the world order.
Word.
Which doesn't really help in hindsight, right?
Damn, Aaron's old as shit. Is that really him?
Yeah, but he hasn't really aged much. This isn't the time leap yet.
This isn't?
No.
Damn, he looks old as fuck though. Or he looks maybe like 3 or 4 years older. I don't know, maybe in fucking anime it's 2.
Oh, wait. Don't skip that part.
Yeah, of course you want to buffer now, you fuck.
So that's what happens if you try to blow up 3 times in a row. You barely survived. Funny, right?
Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to watch this. And then the first episode they introduced Kenny the Ripper, right?
No, like episode 3 or something.
Word.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I gotta...
Oh, wait. Are you familiar with this other thing I was listening to? The Red Harvest. Death Troopers?
No.
Damn it. Those are pretty much the only 2 Star Wars zombie audiobooks that are super awesome to listen to because they also put sound effects behind it. Like doors opening, the echoes, the screaming in the backgrounds, like if they're running, like if they're running, but then there's like a crowd behind them.
Cool.
Those are pretty much the 2 most that I've re-listened to a lot because there's a lot of entertainment value behind it. Like it's not just someone talking. Like there's actually like more substance behind it. Not that many audiobooks do that. What are you looking up?
This is what I use for the stocks.
Oh, cool. Robinhood.
Yeah.
I wonder if Audible's on here too. And I haven't really explored everything that's on here yet. I need to get a case for this freaking thing.
Yeah. I'll get a case and a screen protector.
Definitely, because I was always worried about scratching the screen with a pen. But now I'm starting to realize that's not really possible. Fuck, I forgot. I'm not home, so I don't have Wi-Fi. What the hell am I thinking? I didn't bother getting the cellular because I wasn't really planning on going outside the house, but now I'm starting to think maybe I should have gotten in.
I'm sure you could always, shit, I pressed that a bunch of times. I'm sure,
Upgraded to do that?
Yeah, well, do you have, unlimited data with your...
My phone, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could just make a hotspot and just connect that to your hotspot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot I could do that. Then again, we are down here, so I doubt that hotspot would do any good.
That's true.
I guess it was a good idea that I didn't do it because I could do it like this now that I think about it, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for enlightening me.
I got you. Where do you work?
Rite Aid and at a warehouse during the weekday.
Word.
Rite Aid on the weekends.
Excuse me. I tried getting a fucking internship over the summer.
I have no idea what airdrop is.
AirDrop is you can send it to someone else's phone.
Oh.
Or tablet or Mac or whatever.
I don't know how to get out of this. What the hell? How do I get to the Wi-Fi signal?
Probably through your settings. Or you want to like go into like the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so I
options.
can, select it and then do all that other stuff.
Yeah, I'd probably go into your settings. And then there should be Wi-Fi. You play RuneScape at all?
Maybe.
My friend's making me play. I have it downloaded and shit. I can actually run decently well, but he plays the old RuneScape. I hate it though. It's like I'm just not an RPG type of guy, especially not when it's just like you go around and you make some flour or some shit. Like my first thing is like bake a cake, and I'm like, I don't want to bake a cake.
I want to bake some napalm, if anything, for this show. Screen time? The fuck is this thing talking about? It says I've been on here 24 minutes with only 2 minutes of productivity and then a minute of other. What do you know about my productivity? Yeah, this ain't working too well. Guess that's to be expected. Well. Worth a shot.
Yeah, I have 50 chapters left of this shit, and I can't fucking wait. I just want to be caught up. I don't know when they're gonna finish this shit though. Same thing with Hunter x Hunter.
I've never watched that show.
It's really good.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but I never really got around to it. It's like one of those things where it's like at the bottom of your watch list.
I know what you mean.
Or whether I'm not in the mood for it right now.
I really like
Oh, that's so much better.
I really like Killua in that.
What?
Killua, the little white kid.
In Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know all the characters. I just know that one green suited, spiky haired kid, and then that one white haired kid. And something about him dying and then coming back to life or something.
Who, Gun? Or the green kid?
No.
The white kid?
Yeah.
Nah, he doesn't die and come back to life. That's the other
There's
kid.
someone else that does that shit.
Yeah, that's the kid with the green suit. He dies. Well, he like fucks himself up pretty bad, and then has to like pretty much come back to life.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that because I don't know anymore.
He's pretty savage.
I can imagine. Also,
ooh, you know what you should read, which is fucking awesome. It's called Solo Leveling.
I think I've heard of that one.
It's fucking great.
Oh yeah, you've seen Promised Neverland yet?
No.
So fucking good.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I might have to.
It's like the mystery behind it makes you want to keep watching, so you find out what's going on.
Yeah. So it's
What anime site is that?
Jimini's Box.
Send me a link because I am not gonna remember that. Ugh.
Right. So it's this. Let's see what kind of. Move on to the next chapter. Oh shit! This is page by page. Fuck. So the setup of the chapters are kind of weird. It's just like a big long strip of connecting pages.
Yeah, I know another site that's like that.
And it's this is a Korean manga. So let's see if I can get to a couple of scenes where they have.
What is it, like incomplete translations or like weird translations or something?
No, the translations are alright.
Cause I'm pretty sure you've seen some fucked up ones, right?
Yeah. You just gotta skim over it and be like, fuck it, whatever. I get the gist. So this man, his name is Sin Jun Woo? Sun Jin Woo?
Sounds like Kim Jong-un.
They all sound like that, to be honest. Yeah, it's Sung Jin Woo. And he's fucking nice. So he starts off and they have the same, it's some regular ass, like, you know, you have all this shit and you're set up in like E to S class, and he's in E class, He's fucking the bottom of the barrel by like far. What?